Well, hello there, St. Charles North families. This is Mike Zernone. I am your Students Honors Contemporary World Issues teacher for the fall of 2021 and the spring of 2022. Obviously, back to school night looks a little bit different, but I'm going to try and take you through a little bit about me, a little bit about the class, and some expectations. So here we go. So just a little bit about me. This is my 23rd year in education. It's my 11th year teaching at the freshman level. I also teach juniors, and so it's a good balance between those young and eager and ready to learn students, and then the juniors who are halfway out the door and ready for their next step in their journey. So it's a great balance. I'm also the father of three children, and I think that has really given me perspective over time. So I can really see and hear and understand and empathize with some of the things that students are dealing with. A little bit about the class. This is Honors Contemporary World Issues, and so it's a brand new course, and I absolutely love it. As you may or may not have heard from your students, it really focuses on learning about current events. We just recently talked about the US and Afghanistan situation and are really framing it around geographic thinking. It's really about inquiry based learning, which is a fancy way to say uh, asking questions. We're really getting these kids to kind of think deeper about these subjects to have more of a knowledge base about each of them. There is an emphasis on reading, writing, and research. These are foundational skills that the kids are going to need to know as they move forward in social studies. And since this is an honors class, we're really kind of prepping them for those upper level classes as well. So not only other honors level classes, but also AP. In terms of this course, my philosophy is I want to create a classroom where students are fully engaged. Um, Discussion-based learning is how I run things. We're really learning from one another. We're collaborating on things. They're working in partners and small groups. We have big discussions and really challenging themselves, challenging others, and challenging me too. So really thinking critically about these topics and becoming investigators of these current world events that we're going through right now. So you'll be able to have some good conversations with them. In terms of how we are sharing information, we are using Schoology this year. And so that's going to be kind of the central hub for class information. Everything that we're doing, whether it's activities or assessments or assignments, you can find that all on Schoology. If you're interested in being a part of that Schoology course or kind of seeing it from the perspective of your student, please send me an email and I'll give you my email at the end of this presentation. Generally, email is the fastest way to get a hold of me. So if you do need to get a hold of me, that's the way to do it. Grading wise, really both semesters are broken down. 80% of the overall grade is assessments. And a lot of different things that go in assessments. We do benchmarks, which are just kind of checks to see how students are doing. And then at the end of each unit, we also have our unit assessments. Homework is 5% of the grade. And in terms of homework, you can expect your child to have, 2 to 3 homework assignments throughout the week, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. And then finally, 15% of their overall grade is the final exam. Just a note, all of the end of unit assessments and the final exam need to be completed in order to pass the course. This is a required course for freshmen, and so those are the things that need to be done for that. And then in terms of the homework policy, like I said earlier, they are going to have some homework assignments throughout the course of the year. And we really use those to prepare for class. Whether it's reading something or using a specific skill, we are utilizing that on the next day of class. So it's really important that they're practicing with the content and skill so they can get the most out of the classroom. In terms of expectations for me, you can expect me to be ready to teach with a plan. I do mix it up. We're not doing the same thing all the time. I'm very creative. I'm very enthusiastic, and I'm extremely flexible. I also have an open mind. I'm sensitive to the needs of your students, and I've told them throughout the course of this year that if they do need to reach out to me, that one of the things I really pride myself on is being accessible. Um, as a parent myself, looking at my own children when they reach out to somebody and one of their teachers and they don't get a response back, that really frustrates them and it frustrates me. So please know that I am accessible. I am looking forward to working with all of the students this year. It's been amazing so far. Obviously, things are a little bit different, but I'm so happy to have them in the classroom. And I was a little worried first period they're going to be quiet or whatnot, but they have been doing an excellent job. So if you have any questions or ever need to reach out to me, there is my email address and my phone number. But like I said, email is the quickest way to get a hold of me. All right. Have a great year. Talk to you soon.